Strong female characters seem to be very popular in the film industry at the moment, but many audiences are actually dissatisfied with how these characters are portrayed. Maybe because it looks forced or too excessive. In the past, the film industry often depicted female characters as someone who's weak and constantly needs help from male heroes. However, you need to know that Hollywood has also created a few strong female characters who have received praise from the audiences and critics in film history. Here are some examples of the best strong female characters ever portrayed in films or TV shows. Samantha Carter, Stargate series. Samantha Carter is portrayed as highly intelligent and yet feminine. This balance challenges the stereotype that strong female characters must adopt traditionally masculine traits to be taken seriously in their roles.
I take it you're Colonel O'Neill. Captain Samantha Carter reporting, sir.
Unlike many strong characters who operate solo, Carter is an integral part of the SG-1 team. Her leadership skills, ability to work collaboratively, and her role in problem-solving within the team dynamic highlight a different kind of strength. Amanda Tapping's portrayal of Carter was praised for its depth and authenticity. She brought a sense of relatability and strength to the character, making her both admirable and approachable.
And just because my reproductive organs are on the inside instead of the outside, doesn't mean I can't handle whatever you can handle.
Oh, this has nothing to do with you being a woman. I've just got a little problem with scientists.
Trinity The Matrix series. Unlike many action heroes who are often portrayed as emotionally distant or hardened, Trinity shows a quiet emotional depth. Her relationship with Neo adds a romantic and emotional layer to her character without diminishing her strength or independence.
I believe if you are really serious about saving him, you are going to need my help. And since I am the ranking officer on this ship, if you don't like it, I believe you can go to hell.
Carrie-Anne Moss's portrayal of Trinity was both strong and nuanced, contributing to the character's lasting impact. Her performance helped cement Trinity as a memorable and influential character in science fiction cinema.
Dodge this.
Kara Thrace, Battlestar Galactica series. Kara Thrace is characterized by her complex and often flawed personality. She is rebellious, impulsive, and sometimes self-destructive, which makes her more human and relatable compared to more idealized or one-dimensional characters.
Let him go.
Frack you.
I could do this all day. Who's next? Racetrack? Connor?
Despite her tough exterior, Kara displays significant emotional depth and vulnerability. Her personal struggles, including dealing with loss, trauma, and her destiny, add layers to her character beyond her role as a fighter pilot.
I have ate, slept, and fought next to the people that I love. I have pissed off my friends. I have broken more rules than I followed. I fracked up, okay? I messed up.
Katie Sackhoff's portrayal of Kara Thrace is critically acclaimed for its authenticity and depth. She brings a balance of toughness, vulnerability, and complexity to the role, contributing to the character's lasting impact.
Is it true? If that's me lying there, then what am I? What am I? What am I?
Lisabeth Salander, the girl with the dragon tattoo. Unlike many strong female characters who are primarily depicted with physical prowess, Lisabeth Salander's strength lies in her exceptional intelligence, particularly her skills as a hacker and investigator.
Lisabeth. Oh, can I call you Lisabeth? I want you to help me catch a killer of women.
Lisabeth's character deals explicitly with themes of trauma, particularly sexual abuse. Her story is one of resilience and survival, portraying a character who, despite her vulnerabilities, is capable of fighting back and seeking justice in her own way.
And if I find the girl in here with you, whether she came of her own free will or not,
I'll kill you.
Lisabeth represents a unique combination of vulnerability and strength. She is physically not imposing, yet she possesses an inner strength and resourcefulness that makes her formidable.
How did you get away?
Someone saved me too.
Rita Veritas, Edge of Tomorrow. Unlike many female characters who are often depicted as learning or evolving into their strength, Rita is introduced as an already accomplished and highly respected soldier. She also serves as a mentor to the male protagonist, a role reversal from the typical male mentor-female student dynamic seen in many films.
Excuse me!
Yes? Who said you could talk to me? I got something on my face, soldier.
Rita's character displays significant emotional resilience. She is to cope with the frustration and despair of being caught in a time loop and repeatedly experiencing failure and death.
Now listen carefully. This is a very important rule. You get injured on the field, you better make sure you die.
Emily Blunt's portrayal of Rita Veritas received critical acclaim for its intensity and depth. She brought a compelling blend of toughness and vulnerability to the character, contributing significantly to the character's impact and memorability.
I don't expect you to follow me. I expect you to follow her.
That's the Full Metal
J-Squad.
Evelyn Wong, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Unlike many strong female characters who are superheroes or highly trained individuals from the start, Evelyn Wong is initially portrayed as a middle-aged woman, a laundromat owner, and struggling mother. Her extraordinary journey across multiple universes adds a layer of relatability and depth.
I'm not ready to fight. I'm not ready to fight.
The film delves deeply into Evelyn's relationships with her family, particularly her husband and daughter. These emotional and familial themes are central to her character, exploring the complexities of love, sacrifice, and understanding.
Your stupid plan to somehow save your daughter has managed to piss off everyone in the multiverse.
Michelle Yeoh's performance as Evelyn Wong was critically acclaimed, earning her an Academy Award winner for Best Actress for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
What are you doing?
I'm learning to fight like you.
Maggie Fitzgerald, $1 Million Baby. Unlike many sports dramas that focus on young up-and-coming athletes, Maggie Fitzgerald's story begins when she is considered too old to start a professional boxing career. This aspect of her character challenges the typical narrative and adds an element of overcoming societal expectations.
Wasting your time. I told you I don't train girls.
Thought you might change your mind.
Maggie undergoes a significant transformation, both physically and emotionally, as she trains to become a boxer. Her journey from a waitress with a dream to a disciplined athlete showcases a multifaceted form of strength.
You telling me this is your fighter?
Yeah, this is my fighter.
Then you got 10 seconds.
Maggie's story takes a tragic turn, which is not often seen in sports dramas or action films with strong female leads. The exploration of themes such as loss, disability, and the right to die adds a profound emotional layer to her character.
I hear you're a real good manager doing good things for Big Willie. But I thought you should know I ain't never leaving Mr. Dunn. So you don't need to make any more excuses to bump into me.
Vi, Arcan. Vi's character is deeply defined by her family dynamics, particularly her relationship with her younger sister. This complex and emotionally charged relationship adds depth to her character, driving much of her motivation and development.
Are you real?
Yes, of course. It's me, Vi. Your sister. I'm here. I'm right here.
While Vi is physically strong and skilled in combat, her character also shows a significant amount of emotional vulnerability and depth. Her struggles with guilt, responsibility, and her feelings for her sister and others add layers to her character beyond her physical abilities.
Take those off.
Make me.
Vi's journey involves moral complexity and personal growth. She navigates a world with blurred lines between right and wrong, making choices that reflect her internal conflicts and the harsh realities of her environment.
Your sister is Jinx. Caitlin, just listen. We can work this out. This is a trick. You're playing me.
Beatrix Kiddo, Kill Bill series. Beatrix Kiddo's character, also known as the Bride, is not only physically powerful but also emotionally nuanced, showing moments of genuine vulnerability, particularly in regards to her daughter and her own personal loss.
You and I have unfinished business.
Unlike many heroines who are clearly positioned on the side of good, Kiddo's moral compass is more complex. She is a deeply flawed character seeking redemption, which adds layers of moral ambiguity to her character.
This is what you get for f***ing Valley Yakuzas! Go home to your mother!
Uma Thurman's portrayal of Beatrix Kiddo is iconic, blending physicality with emotional expression. Her performance has been widely praised, and is often cited as one of her most defining roles.
Mada! Inochi ga aru mono! Sore wa motte kaeru ga ii!
Beth Harmon, The Queen's Gambit series. Beth Harmon's character is a chess prodigy in a predominantly male-dominated world of chess during the 1960s sets her apart.
What do I do with this?
Is your match over?
Yes, I won.
That was fast.
Unlike many strong female characters known for physical prowess, Beth's strength lies in her extraordinary intellectual abilities and strategic thinking. Her mental acumen and her ability to outsmart opponents are the primary sources of her power.
Nice to meet you.
Actually, we met. You beat me the other day.
Me too. Rather badly, in fact.
Sorry.
The Queen's Gambit is deeply character-driven, focusing extensively on Beth's inner life, growth, and personal struggles. This focus on character development over action or external conflict sets her apart from many plot-driven narratives.
It's your game. Take it.
Sarah Connor, Terminator series. Sarah Connor undergoes one of the most dramatic transformations in film history. She evolves from a naive, vulnerable waitress in The Terminator to a tough, battle-hardened warrior in Terminator 2. This stark contrast in her character across the films is more pronounced than the typical development seen in other characters.
Good morning, Dr. Silberman. How's the knee?
Unlike many action heroes, Sarah's primary motivation is motherhood. Her fierce determination to protect her son and ensure his survival as the future leader of the human resistance against machines adds a unique emotional depth to her character.
You broke my arm!
There are 215 bones in the human body. That's one. Now don't move.
Despite her tough exterior, Sarah is not a one-dimensional character. She experiences fear, love, desperation, and determination. Her emotional depth makes her a more relatable and compelling character.
I think you're so creative. You don't know what it's like to really create something, to create a life. All you know how to create is death and destruction.
Mom!
Furiosa, Mad Max Fury Road. Furiosa is one of the few action heroes depicted with a physical disability. She is a mechanical prosthetic arm, yet this is not portrayed as a limitation. Instead, it's a part of her formidable character, challenging typical representations of disability in film.
How does it feel?
It hurts.
Out here, everything hurts.
Furiosa is not just a warrior, she is a leader. In the hostile, dystopian world of Mad Max, she leads a rebellion against a tyrannical ruler. Her leadership is characterized by both strategic intellect and compassion, setting her apart from typical action heroes who will often work solo.
Don't breathe.
Furiosa's character is driven by a deeply emotional backstory, including her desire for redemption and longing for her lost homeland. This emotional depth provides a strong narrative drive and makes her more than just a physically strong character.
She's back.
Ellen Ripley, Alien series. Ellen Ripley is not a one-dimensional action hero. She combines physical and emotional strength with vulnerability. This multidimensional aspect makes her relatable and realistic, setting her apart from more stereotypical action heroines. She's a competent officer, a protective mother figure, and a survivor.
Easy, easy. It's
gonna be okay. It's all right. You're gonna be okay. Easy.
Ripley's character realistically portrays fear, making her bravery more impactful. Her courage is not about the absence of fear, but about overcoming it, which differs from the often unflappable, fearless action heroes.
I say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Decades after the original Alien movie, Ripley remains a beloved and respected character in cinema. Her influence can be seen in many other strong female characters who followed in various media.
Get away from her, you.
Clary Starling, The Silence of the Lambs. Unlike many strong female characters who are depicted as physically powerful, Clary Starling's strength lies in her intelligence, particularly her profiling skills as an FBI trainee. Her ability to analyze and understand the psychology of serial killers is central to her character.
Why don't you look at yourself and write down what you see? Maybe you're afraid to.
Clary's is portrayed as a realistic and relatable character. She does not have superhuman abilities or an over-the-top personality. Instead, she is a young, ambitious professional facing challenges in a male-dominated environment, which adds to her authenticity.
This is the number for the U.S. Attorney's Office. Please, either you discuss this with him or you let me do my job. You understand?
Jodie Foster's portrayal of Clary Starling was critically acclaimed and earned her an Academy Award for Best Actress. Foster brought depth, nuance, and credibility to the character, making Clary's both formidable and deeply human.
This offer is non-negotiable and final. Catherine Martin dies, you get nothing.
Eowyn, the Lord of the Rings series. Eowyn is unique in her blend of being both a noble woman and a warrior. She's introduced as a member of Rohan's royal family with a deep sense of duty and honor, but she also harbors a strong desire to fight alongside men, challenging the traditional gender roles of her society.
The women of this country learned long ago. Those without swords can still die upon them. I fear neither death nor pain.
Unlike characters who are superhuman or have supernatural abilities, Eowyn represents human vulnerability and strength. Her courage and actions are not the result of superpowers, but of human determination and bravery.
Ride with me, my lady.
Eowyn's character has been influential in the fantasy genre, particularly in how female characters are portrayed in high fantasy settings. She serves as an inspiration for the creation of other complex female warriors in literature and film.
I am no man.
Who is your favorite female character? Do you think Hollywood need more well-read, strong female characters? Let us know in the comments below.
Well, the truth is, my brother's in prison, my dad is dead, and my mama weighs 312 pounds. The problem is, this is the only thing I ever felt good doing. If I'm too old for this, then I got nothing.